Hi everyone. DrDroid is an AI agent that understands how to query your logs, metrics, and other telemetry sources and then analyze them to help you, debug production issues faster. On the landing screen, in this demo, I'll do two parts. First is I'll show you a quick glimpse of what the agent does. In the second part, I'll show you how you can achieve the same for your service in as less as 10 minutes, nothing more, right? So on the screen you're seeing here, there's one of my services prototype, which is quite having a stream of alerts. So I clicked on that. It's showing me a detailed view of this, the infrastructure, the Redis components, the databases that are associated with it. I just click on investigate this service. Now the agent is going to different tools. It's going to the APM, it's going to query the logs, it's going to checking the recent alerts related to it, it's fetching the service information. So it's actually gone, queried the metrics, brought back the response, then went out, queried the logs, analyzed the logs. It'll show you the analysis as well in a short bit. It looked up what other alerts have come up in the platform, what is the information, what is the more detailed information about the service if there's anything. And now it's going to give you an analysis on what metric did it find were healthy, not healthy, what issues did it find, right? So jumping to the next part, how do you set this up? To set this up, you can add any of your existing tools. Like we support a handful of different tools in different categories, but I'd recommend you start with one of these more popular tools. Once you do that, you can go to the service catalog section, add a service of your own that is of importance to you. To select that, to make that easier, from the existing tools that you added, we give you drop-down options already. You can select one of those services and start to create a service. When you do that, the first thing that you would need to put is alternate names. The alternate names typically refer to internal, slugs or internal nomenclature that you might have for the same service. For example, prototype for us is prototype in few places, and in some other tools it might be called Python Django or some other reference, right? So I just did that. Everything else is auto-populated. Data sources, when you look at data sources, you just click on add data sources, and any of the integrations that I mentioned here, the platform goes around, looks up in different sources. It looks up your dashboards, it looks up your CI/CD tools, your APMs, and suggests you, hey, where did I find the data related to this service? Hey, I found some logs related to prototype in Datadog. I found some metrics. I found some, I found a project by the name Python Django. So you can select all of these, and when you click on add here, it'll get added to this list here. I've already added them, so it doesn't really make a difference for me. But this is all that you need to do to reach the same level of investigation that I showed you in the start of the platform. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are n different ways for you to add more and more context into the platform. One of the more popular ways that people do is they connect it to their live alert stream from, let's say, PagerDuty or Slack, and then any of these alerts that are coming up, you can decide to investigate it right by clicking here. Another thing that people do is people just integrate it with their wiki, whatever they are using, like a Confluence or Bitbucket in this case. And these could be more nuanced for your custom use cases where you want the agent to do something very specific in a certain situation. Like this one is like, running a few curl commands and notifying someone specific on Slack in a certain format, etc. So you just write this. This is all optional tasks to make it more and more reliable as an agent. But just writing this doc enables or, improves the customization that you can do on top of the agent. We have a lot of other things that are cooking in the platform, but if this sounds interesting, like this could be a good assistant for you in production debugging and standardizing knowledge across your team, give it a shot. I guarantee you this should take less than a coffee break time to at least get started with one service and actually see some analysis by the agent. So if you feel any issues at any point, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you.